Hi everyone, this is me again, Deeja from Deeja Wigs. Today we'll be I'll be taking you through how I make Sisterlocs wig on a full lace. Yeah, Sisterlocs can now be made as a wig. You don't always have to have it on your hair. So for this tutorial, you'll be needing definitely your full lace. You'll be needing a dummy head. We'll be needing Afro kinky hair, like this texture. You'll be needing Afro kinky hair. You'll be needing, of course, a few pins. I will use that to secure my lace to my dummy head when I walk. Hold on. We need the tiny mouth latch hook and key. You'll be needing your Sisterloc needle. And you also need a tripod stand. That will be seen in the next video. Okay, the first part is you section your hair. You section the full lace. And for this particular job, the client requested for about 600 strands of Sisterlocs. So we're going all the way to 600. I am using the two-strand twist method. Now this gives flexibility to secure the hair. It gives flexibility when making the Sisterlocs, because if we work with box braid strands, if we braid it down, the hair would be stiff. So locking a stiff hair makes the locks very stiff and not flexible at all. Again, I am making my parts and I'm using two-strand twist. If you look at what I'm doing, you will notice I'm giving like half an inch or 1 inch before I start making the twist. This is to give allowance to the hair strand for the latch hook, when we are adding the bulk hair, the kinky bulk hair. And it also allows us to give the most natural look possible for the Sisterloc. So it has this look like the locks are really actually coming from the scalp of the user, of the client. And this is progress. This is some hours later. You can see we are almost done with the twist. We just have a few more strands to do. Now, depending on how you want your parts, this client wants a free part. You can decide to do in straight lines like the conventional Sisterlocs, but the customer doesn't want, she wants her locks to look as natural as possible, and she doesn't want defined patterns like in lines. She just said we should do free parts for her. So we are still twisting the hair strands. We're working to 600 using the double strand twist method. Voila, 600 strands complete. You can see there are no defined straight lines for the parting. It's free parts, whatever direction she can style her hair in, whatever direction she wants. She doesn't want defined parts. Now, for the Sisterloc, you take a strand of hair, pass your latch hook at the roots, the base of the hair. Pick your bulk hair. It could be your human hair, bulk hair, Afro bulk hair, or your synthetic. In this case, we're working with synthetic. Synthetic gives us opportunity to get up to about 26 inches stretch length, but with continuous locking, it shrinks. Pass the bulk hair through the Sisterloc pin and we fold. Now this folding basically is to secure our hook, our Sisterloc needle, such that it doesn't keep sliding off as we walk our way through. The conventional way is to go for sister locking is to go like the cardinal point. You go north, then you go south, then you go west, and you go east, and you go. So you're going like clockwise, the cardinal points. You're going north, then you go south, then you go west, then you go east, or you go east, then you go west. Whatever you do is basically to ensure that the knots are secure. You form the secure knots, and your locks are secure. There's no point for thinning out hair compared to the conventional locking method. But in our case, because turning, going in that direction all the time could be confusing. Going in that direction could be confusing, so we just roll. You could actually roll if you look closely. She slides the hair strand on her finger to give her opportunity to have the different cardinal points without having to go in that direction all the time. So she's walking from one direction but sliding the hair through her fingers to give her opportunity to have different entry points. At this point also, to join to the hair, to move from the bulk hair to the hair on the lace, you align it and then you continue your locking method. So she has secured the hair. She aligned the hair strand that we picked, the parts we picked. She aligned it with the locks she had already created from the beginning, aligned it and then aligned it parallel to the kinky hair, bulk hair, and she kept working her way up. She's sliding the locks through her fingers to give her different entry points, forming the cardinal also. Or if you cannot slide as a beginner, I would recommend you go left, you go north, you go south, then you go east, then you go west. Now we are approaching the roots of the hair. We have to secure. This is why the 1 inch hair we left is very important. If you look at the hair, at the roots of the hair, we have to secure it down. So that gives us the feel like the locks were really made. It's not braided in. There are no braids. It's not braided into the hair. Is literally locked all the way. Now, if we had locked it from the root, we'll have difficulty passing our Sisterloc pin right now. So looking at the roots, it looks very natural, like the hair was picked directly, and it's very secure. It can come off. Also, sometimes when you lock, you discover there's some weak points and some gaps. You can always walk down back. So, thanks for watching.